Hey, what's going on, everybody? Now, a lot of people have been emailing me and asking me, when are you going to see the third episode of Review the World TV? Unfortunately, not until 2007. But it's almost Christmas time, and me and the staff of Review the World, we got a present for each and every one of you. But this isn't just for the casual fan, this is for the diehards. What is it, you might be asking? It is Review the World TV, the Lost episode. Where was it? It was on the cutting room floor. This is all of the B-roll footage from the first and second episode. The stuff that we deemed not good enough for the first two episodes, quite frankly. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. And let's call a flop. Man, I saw that film. I'm not going to drop names. Alright, you know who you are. I want my $9 back. Anyway, so what you're going to see is some skits that, whether it be timing, or if we just felt like the quality of the content wasn't good enough to use, for whatever reason, these are all the skits that we didn't like. We put them all together as a little bonus for you to hold you over to 2007. So without further ado, kick back and enjoy the Lost episode.
Checkpoint 5. Only a few more to go. Great. Checkpoint. Good. Point 2. You win.
This is Nick here. I just got done playing Checkpoint Rally presented by Namco. And, you know, I gotta admit, now, first off, it lends itself, it's definitely more so for the younger crowd, like 5 to 10-year-old range, because it's a very simple game. But it's kind of fun. It's more fun than I expected it to be, just driving the little Hot Wheel around the track. You gotta get through all the checkpoints, and plus, it never hurts to get tickets.
My name's Amanda, and you're watching Review the World TV.
Well, we just got out of the dollar store and I got Rip It Energy Fuel. It's sugar-free, the flavor is power, 0 calories, 0 carbs. I have no prior knowledge of Rip It, but I'm getting ready to see what it's all about. Looks to be a faint yellow color. Unfortunately, I don't think I like Rip It too much. It was cheap, true. It has a very sugary, very sour kind of taste. It's kind of reminiscent of like sour candy. Obviously, they're trying to capitalize on all the energy drinks of you know, recent times, but unfortunately, I think they failed miserably. Merry Christmas from Review the World TV!
Well, I was going through Dollar General one day looking for cat litter. I just kind of came across these in the checkout aisle. So, let's open them up and see what they're all about.
You sure that's not cat litter, right?
Oops. Oh, God. Lots of salt on these. Take a look at that.
The salt is peanut butter filled too.
So it's going to be a long night. Let's see how this is. Wow. Kind of looks like a convoluted starfish.
Is that an innie or an outie? I want a big one. That's good enough.
Well, after having a bite of these, not bad. Wait a minute. The filling is loose in this one. I'm shaking it and I'm hearing the filling move inside. But final thoughts are a little salty at first, but the peanut butter actually is really, really good. So if you're a fan of peanut butter, check it out. Otherwise, yeah, I guess you get what you pay for.
Well, it's exactly what it says. It's pretzel and peanut butter. Pretty good.
Yeah, these aren't bad. A little dry. It says on the back, though, kind of an interesting note. A crunch for every snack and occasion. Well, it's late Monday night. I've been up for about 15 hours, and I think this is a crunch for this occasion. Well, upon closer examination, I found out that if you break open the shell, you get this little turd of peanut butter. That kind of makes it a little less appetizing. Through the streets of Chicago, the Windy City. You're watching Review the World TV. Review the World TV, we're back. Now, if you've been a fan of Review the World, the website, you know over the last year and a half, I have personally reviewed so many Ninja Turtles items. I mean, I'm a huge fan. I got stuff. I got it all. Turtles. Today, for the first time on Review the World TV, we're going to review Turtles visual. Now, you've probably seen those Big Drinks tongue splashers, I think they're called, or something like that. Well, these are Giggle Splashers. It's sour liquid candy. That's just the premise for what we're getting ready to experience here. And let me give it a... Chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it.
What'd you think, man?
I wish I could remember the name of the candies. There is a liquid candy that is a precursor to this that is in different flavors, and it kind of reminds me of that, just kicked up a notch, a little sour. Now it's a very hot day out right now, so this is really warm.
Yeah, it's been sitting in the car for a couple hours. So.
I think that kind of changes the way. I thought it was pretty good though, and if it was just generic and it was just a bottle, I probably wouldn't have paid it any attention. But it's got Michelangelo's head on the top of it, so obviously I had to give it a whirl.
There was a very strong taste, aside from the fact that it was warm, you definitely take that in consideration. But it was very good. It was very, very flavorful. I really enjoyed it.
I think they did good with the packaging, and in terms of the candy, I don't think they compromised anything. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, and they advertise it as mini reusable sports bottles, so reusable is always nice.
Yeah, maybe the kids can suck on Michelangelo's head. Thanks for watching. You're watching Review the World TV.
Let me pull up my sacrifice review, see if I can give you some glow light.
Well, we all know Hawaiian Punch, with the gimmick guy with the red hair, but we're trying Grape Geyser today. Shall we? That's much akin to a grape as if it was showed out of a homeless man's ass. I'm not sure what to say about this. Definitely not as good as the original Hawaiian Punch, nor the green or the blue. But for what it's worth, $1, I'll take it.
Well, I've always been a little bit of a grape drink connoisseur, if you will, so I'll give my expert advice on the matter. Well, normally I'm a fan, and I could see myself drinking this, but it tastes like grape Kool-Aid with too much sugar that's been sitting out for about 2 months.
Now, normally I don't drink Hawaiian Punch. Mind you, I haven't had Hawaiian Punch in a long, long time. But I saw this, so I figured it's worth a try. Let's see how it goes down. Unlike a Pilsner, it's not easy and smooth, but smells really good. I'd buy it for $1. So.
We were saying that it kind of reminds us of a liquid lollipop.
Yeah, like the best way, if you go down to your local grocery store, mom and pop shop, whatever it would be, buy yourself a Charms Blow Pop and just hack off all the hard candy and not the gum.
Casing, the upper shell.
Yeah, and then melt it down. That's kind of what this tastes like. There's a little bit of a thick, syrupy taste, but
it's a little thick. I mean, it reminded me kind of like if you had maybe a half dozen, generic grape, like popsicles, and you just let them liquefy, and then put them in a bottle.
Yeah.
Another thing that kind of challenges me, puzzles me, is the name Grape Geyser.
Well, I give it to them. They always look for the alliteration. It draws the younger crowd.
Sure.
But a geyser? Come on, you could have went with
I mean, if you're a rock
anything.
mountain climbing enthusiast, perhaps, but nothing geyser about this.
Yes, I mean, it's not Yellowstone National Forest. We don't have Old Faithful here. It's old, but
It's definitely.
I don't have any
definitely
faith
old.
in it. The faithless.
Yeah. It's faithfully geyser.
I'll drink to that.
Cheers. Well, I've given up on civilization and now I'm living out here in the wilderness with my friends. But I'm still making Review the World TV.
Well, I'm about to do this Crayola candy palette. Very interesting name. Kind of got your little art easel look here. I purchased it because it caught my eye. I was walking down one of the aisles of the dollar store, and just out of the corner of my eye, I just saw the blue, red, and green. It caught my attention. I had to buy it. Ha! First flavor. Looks like we have raspberry. I'll give it a little lick. That's good. Make a little masterpiece, Picasso. Next up, green apple. I feel like I'm making a prescription drug. And finally, last but not least, strawberry. Well, I've tried all three flavors, and I've got an order for you folks at home who don't get a chance to try this. I would go to say that my favorite one would be the strawberry flavored. It's the strongest flavor, plus I think it complements the strawberry paintbrush flavor very well, so maybe that has a little bit to do with it. Second, in my line, this is just my opinion, the blueberry, or the raspberry that is, I'm sorry, it's just, once again, goes really well with the strawberry. The green apple, it's good, but it's by far the weaker of the flavors, but I would definitely buy this again. Haha.
This is Brian here with two messages. The first, life is beautiful. The second, thanks for supporting Review the World. Right now we're getting ready to review Goya Raspberry Soda from Mexico. Now if you're familiar with the website, you can check out, I reviewed the coconut soda. It was awful. And later on I actually tried mandarin orange and found it pretty palatable. But today we try red raspberry.
Well, I was almost put off completely at first because when I smelled it, it smelled... don't get me wrong, it had a very pleasant fruity smell, but it smelled like a wax candle, which, I don't want to drink a candle, but I put that past me, took a drink, and I must say, it was far better than I expected. And if anybody out there gets a chance to they see this in their local shopping center, definitely purchase it.
I didn't really think it smelled too much like anything. I thought it tasted pretty good though. It's not very raspberry-ish. And when I eat things with raspberry, I always kind of expect there to be seeds, but not in a soda. This is good.
It's very rewarding. Now, it's hard to find. I got this at an international market. If you can find Goya Mexican soda, do so. Out of the 3 flavors I've tried so far, without a shadow of a doubt, raspberry is the best. It's very fruity. It almost tastes like candy. I don't know if I could drink it in large amounts, but a bottle is awesome.
Review the World TV!
I ain't fucking doing it. Not till you fucking pay me for the last time. Do you realize I've been living off ramen noodles this past week? You think I got money to fucking blow my money at a fucking flea market? I don't want to fucking do this! Are we rolling? Oh shit. Hi there, friends. We're over at Turtle Creek. We've made our way all the way from Trader's World to the other side of Route 63. And I want to thank you all for, all my fans for begging me to return this week. Both of you. And I especially want to give a big shout out to Brad Taylor. Brad, I'd love to say something nice about you on this show. However, I'm running low on cash, and I don't do anything without money anymore, so just send me a check made out to cash, and I'll say something nice about you next week. You're on your honor. Let's go have a look at Turtle Creek, shall we? We got Mickey Mouse, we got the Chicken Dance Elmo. I might have to use the Chicken Dance Elmo. See, I always planned on making a movie where Elmo, like I have a puppet Elmo, and have him walk through a store and run into the Chicken Dance Elmo, Bread's for sale, and go,
That's not fucking me. That's it. I'm getting a machine gun, and I'm gonna blow these things away, because I am not a Chicken Dance fucking Elmo.
I think it would be cool. Spielberg, that's gold. You know you need to jump on that. When I think of buying furniture, I always say, let's go out and stop at a flea market. I wonder what's in the drawers and... Oh my god, this guy's everywhere. Fuck off, I'm tired. Holy shit, indeed. God, I want that shirt. I want that for Christmas, but not as much as I want Star Trek over there. Enterprise going into warp drive, that's cool. In closing, it may seem like we mailed it in this week, but I think we've learned a lot today. Like, for instance, today I learned that it's okay to bring in guns and pets and bongs, but it's not okay to bring in cameras like we're bringing into you. We had a fat guy yell at us because we started to videotape his bubble wrap. The guy started threatening to call security on us, but, you know, that would involve moving, so we didn't really believe him. But, yeah, I know it's a lower quality show this week. Better luck at Caesar's Creek, and if that's... Oh my god, it can't be killed! Ready, Todd? Now! Yaha! Take that, you piece of shit!
Yo, this is Brian, you're watching Review the World TV, and global warming is real. Hey, this is Brian, I'm getting ready to review Pringles limited edition Salsa Verde. Now, Salsa Verde, in Spanish, verde means green. I've had verde burritos and enchiladas before. Very captivated to try them in chip form. Now, when we're talking about limited time only, that's a very interesting catch. It can mean a good thing or a bad thing. For one, these might suck, and then it'll be a very good thing because soon they will be off the consumer shelves and we will not have to eat them ever again. But also, what if these are well received? Well, you know what happens when they're limited edition and they get taken from the market without notice? That's when fan sites start forming up and people miss their Salsa Verde Pringles and there's an outrage. A letter writing form. Well, ultimately, in conclusion, I have to say I give a positive review, a thumbs up if you will, to Pringles Salsa Verde. Now, it kind of reminds me of those guacamole Doritos that had a not so famed run. But, first off, I want to comment on the color. It's a very faint green. It's almost kind of scary. But when you actually taste them, somehow they've encapsulated the entire aura of a Mexican restaurant and they've put it into a single chip. If you like Mexican food, I'm going to take a guess and say you're going to like Pringles Salsa Verde. Every day is a happy day on Review the World TV.
Playing popcorn. I don't really have much to say about it. The game itself was... it's just odd. I mean, you're trying to catch a ton of ping pong balls, which anybody who's ever played ping pong knows those balls are some of the most hard-ass balls to control once they start bouncing. And I'm supposed to catch them in about a 6-inch radius. I don't know. I guess if you were 2 it would be entertaining, but that's all I really got to say about it.
Well, that concludes the Lost episode. Thanks for watching and bearing with us, and we'll see you in 2007. It's going to be a great year for Review the World. Have a great holiday and a Happy New Year. See you guys later.